Hey everyone, it's Jennifer again, and just wanted to come pop in and say hello to you really quick. I hope you're having a good day, and you know, this weather, it went crazy today. It got cold. I didn't like that very much, but I'm alive to see this day, so we're not going to complain. We are blessed to be alive. And for the ones of you that are not feeling well, that are sick in your body, or stressed or worried over a certain situation, I pray healing and peace right now in your situation. God is there fighting for you, and you just believe you're going to see that turnaround. But I'm coming to you today for that word of encouragement on Acres of Diamonds by Jentezen Franklin. Today we're going to be talking about say it. Do you know there is so much power in your words, in that tongue that you have of yours? You can speak life to a situation and to a person, or you can speak death, literally. So it's so important what comes out of your mouth. But he is talking about when we fight for the fullness of God's blessings for ourselves and our family, we have to engage the prophetic word in our spiritual battles. It talks about Paul. The Apostle Paul gave a certain instruction to Timothy, which was his co-worker, in spreading the gospel and establishing several churches. This came in 1 Timothy chapter 1, verse 18 and 19. Let me read it to you. It says, "This charge I commit to you, son Timothy, according to the prophecies previously made concerning you, that by them you may wage the good warfare, having faith and a good conscience, which some, having rejected concerning the faith, have suffered shipwreck." You see, I love the fact that Paul connects this instruction with prophecy. He tells Timothy to go to war, to engage in spiritual warfare with prophecies. You see, prophecy is a word from God about your future. It's not about where you are currently, but it's about where you're going to be, where you're headed to. Where you are, it may look nothing like acres of diamonds, but you have faith that one day it will. Though there are a number of ways that God can speak to us, the most obvious is through His Word, the Bible, the living Word of God. The Word of God is full of promises that we can use to prophesy over our lives. You have a prophecy over your life. Now, this is very important. While God will always keep His promises, He's not obligated to keep our potential. When He speaks over you in prophecy, it's our responsibility to take hold of that word and go to war with it. In Timothy's case, Paul told him to take the prophecies and wage spiritual warfare against any and everything that tried to stop him from walking into the future that God had for him. And this is the same for us today. It is so true. If you're going to walk into the prophecy over your life, you'll have to go to spiritual warfare. You don't automatically usually just step into it. Sometimes it requires a fight. As you all know, if you're going through battles right now, if God has spoken a word to you and you wonder, why has this not come to pass? You hold on to that word. Just because you're going through battles doesn't mean, oh, maybe I didn't hear that. Don't you doubt yourself like that. That's what the enemy wants to know. That's what he wants to do. But notice Paul tells Timothy to wage war having faith. You have to have faith, even if it's just a little bit. And you can even ask God to help your unbelief and to increase your faith. But he said to wage war having faith and a good conscience. A good, clean conscience is connected to faith, a strong faith. If you have a defiled conscience, it will weaken your faith. Living right creates that clean conscience in us, and then that's going to create a stronger faith in us. So treasure and protect your clean conscience. It's one of the greatest things you have to build your faith. Because without faith, you're going to lose the battle. And see, God doesn't want that. He's right there with you. So you get that good, clean conscience. You build that faith up. You strengthen your faith. You ask God to help you. And then you go to war. And you let that word, that prophecy that was spoken over your life come to pass while you're here, while you're living, while you are right now. You watch it come to pass. I love y'all. Y'all have a beautiful evening. I plan on going to church. It's Wednesday night. We've been helping out with the youth on Wednesday nights, and so we're gonna go, and we're going to let God use us and see what He has in store. But I hope y'all have a wonderful evening, and y'all be encouraged. God is fighting for you, and that promise that He's given you, you hang on to it, and you fight for it. Don't ever give it up. All right, talk to you later. Bye-bye.